Hey everybody, it's Phantom321 here, bringing you some more Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 Wi-Fi battles. This is an OU match I got against someone by the name of YouMadBrahh from the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. Checking out his team, well, he has a lot of really threatening Pokemon. I mean, he has Tornadus, and, well, that's really threatening. Breloom is also threatening, and Jirachi and Politoed on the same team is going to be really annoying for my team to take out because, well, Politoed can set up the rain, and the only Pokemon that has a super effective move on my team against Jirachi is my Dragonite, which knows Fire Punch. So if he gets the rain up, then, well, it's going to be very difficult to take down the Jirachi. But anyways, without further ado, let's just go ahead and begin the match. So right off the bat, he's going to go ahead and start off by sending out his Fortress, and I'm going to go lead off by sending out my Thundurus. Basically, I predicted him to go send out his Fortress, and, well, there's not much Fortress can do to Thundurus, so I decided it would be a good opportunity for me to go ahead and set up a couple of nasty plots. So yeah, he's going to set up the Stealth Rocks first turn, and I went ahead and set up my first nasty plot. He's going to switch on to his next Pokemon, which is going to go ahead and be his Breloom, and I just decided to attack this turn, and I went for the Hidden Power Ice, and that was actually really good on my part because, well, he went down to his Breloom, and the Hidden Power Ice is going to do a lot of damage to his Breloom. In fact, it's going to be able to KO it, so thank goodness that Breloom is gone. Now he's going to switch on to his next Pokemon, which is going to go ahead and be his Alakazam. This move was kind of bad on my part, I guess. I mean, he went for the Psychic, and I decided not to switch out. I mean, I knew that basically Thundurus can't take a Psychic from an Alakazam, and I just decided to stay in. I'm not sure. Probably could have switched to a different Pokemon, but whatever. I'm going to go on to Scizor. Basically, Scizor is the choice banded one, so a U-turn should be able to kill his Alakazam. He's going to go for the Focus Blast, and I'm hoping Scizor can take a Focus Blast from Alakazam quite nicely, and it does. I'm just going to go for the U-turn, and since it is a choice banded Scizor, that U-turn is going to do a lot of damage. It's actually going to KO his Alakazam, so that's pretty good. I'm going to go switch out into my next Pokemon with the U-turn, and I'm going to U-turn out into my Gliscor. Basically, I thought Gliscor would be my best bet to switch out into because it is a wall, so it can probably take moves from almost any of his Pokemon. He's going to switch out into his Politoed, and, well, Gliscor can't really do too well against the Politoed. Now this is kind of bad because he set up the Drizzle, and, well, Fire Punch on Dragonite's going to do a pathetic amount of damage to his Jirachi, so that really sucks. Anyways, I just went for the Protect just to play it safe and kind of scout what this Politoed would do. And I'm going to switch out into my Rotom this turn. And, well, I know Rotom can pretty much take any move from Politoed. He's going to go for the Ice Beam, and that did a pathetic amount of damage. He's going to switch out into his next Pokemon, which is going to be his Fortress. And I just decided just to go for the Volt Switch. And, well, the Volt Switch is going to do a lot of damage to his Fortress this turn, as you're about to see here. I was actually surprised it did that amount of damage, but whatever. I'm going to switch out into my next Pokemon, which is going to be my Dragonite. Basically, at this point, I kind of thought I could set up a couple of Dragon Dances on his Fortress, and you're also going to see me make a couple of bad moves in this match, or in these past or next couple of turns. Anyways, I'm going to set up my first Dragon Dance because I know Fortress can't really do too much to my Dragonite. Anyways, he's going to go for the Volt Switch this turn, and the Volt Switch is going to do a pathetic amount of damage to my Dragonite, and he's going to Volt Switch out into his next Pokemon, which is going to be his Jirachi, and, well, yep, this Jirachi is going to be trolling me for a little bit. Anyways, basically, I'm going to try and basically go for a Fire Punch this turn, and I'm hoping that the Fire Punch does a decent amount of damage even though there's rain, but it did a pathetic amount of damage. He's going to go for the Body Slam, and I'm hoping he doesn't get the Parahacks on my Dragonite. Thank God he doesn't, or else that would be really bad. For these next moves, my thinking was to just try and set up another Dragon Stance because I'm hoping that the Dragon Stance would basically be enough to KO or two-hit KO the Jirachi even in the rain, so that was my thinking. He's going to go for the Wish this turn, and he's just trolling me at this point. And on this next move, I'm thinking he's going to go for the Protect because he did go for the Wish this turn, so that's basically my thinking for this part. So that's why I set up another Dragon Stance, so that was really risky on my part for me to set up my third Dragon Stance, and he's just going to go for the Body Slam, and I'm hoping that he doesn't get the Parahacks on my Dragonite, but he does end up getting the Parahacks, and, well, that was bad prediction on my part because he didn't go for the Protect, and that kind of crippled my Dragonite. Anyways, he's going to go for the Iron Head, and I'm hoping he doesn't get the flinch and I get a Miracle, but he gets the flinch, and basically right now my Dragonite's useless, and I can only go for one move, which is Extreme Speed, because that's the only move that can actually attack Jirachi at this point. Like I said, basically my Dragonite's dead. He's just going to be able to KO it with one final Body Slam, and that's going to be the end of my Dragonite. He gets a useless critical hit, so at this point he got kind of lucky, but whatever. I'm going to go switch out into my next Pokemon, which is going to go ahead and be my Rotom, because I know Rotom can kind of KO this Jirachi. Anyways, I outspeed the Jirachi, and I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, and the Hydro Pump in the rain from a Choice Specs Rotom is going to heavily destroy his Jirachi. I'm not actually sure why I didn't think of this in the first place, but whatever. He's going to go on to his fortress, and I'm just going to hit it with another Hydro Pump, and that's going to be the end of his fortress. So, well, Rotom's doing some work at this point. He's going to switch out into his next Pokemon, which is going to be his Tornadus, and, well, it's going to go for the Hurricane, and I know Rotom can survive a Hurricane from a Tornadus because, well, Rotom does resist it, and he lives with 49 HP left, and I'm just going to go for one more Hydro Pump, and the Hydro Pump is easily going to be able to KO that Tornadus. So, as you can see, Rotom kind of swept the rest of his team. Now he's down to his final Pokemon, which is going to be his Politoed, and he's going to end up forfeiting the match. So that's going to be the end of the match, guys. So if you liked the video, please rate the video, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, have a nice day.